headed into this first quarter. Porter Jr. again. Fun matchup with Dillon Brooks. He gets baseline and a kick out. Wing three to Traore. That was blocked away. Good defensive closeout that time by Phoenix. And here,
a lot of confidence there. First time I've ever seen 88 in the NBA game.
19 years old, played a couple of years in France's top league last year. That's Nolan Traore. The Suns get a bucket right back.
It's unfortunate he had to go through what he did in regards to contract this summer. He's a tremendously gifted offensive player. That's a great pass there
for Brooklyn this year. Traore gets it right back from Claxton. Allen defending off the fingertips of Claxton, and here come the Suns on a break. Allen lobbing, Brooks throwing it down.
I didn't know Dillon Brooks had this in his game. 6'10", so you're not going to block the shot.
Suns answer right back. Here's the action picking up a little bit. First points for Devin Booker.
His ability to really score the ball when he's under pressure, to keep the defense honest.
The defense early on in the preseason, drawing turnovers, scoring off turnovers, has been really impressive based on what we've seen so far. Here's another turnover to our point. Gillespie running the pack, one-on-one. Couldn't get it to go, but the tip-in is there.
The biggest guy out there on the floor, but he's back there to clean up.
7-footer at 245 is Richards, and there you see his bread and butter. What a swat.
Healthy. Also, when they're on the floor, as I said, they know that, because I think it's going to really pay dividends for a lot of these guys.
Roth into the game as well. There's some more three-point shooting for the Suns. Devin Booker starting to feel it.
They'll make you pay.
Gillespie. Richards, O'Neal, good ball movement. In a blender for Book. Knocks it down.
No, when he gets hot, it's just no one like it. You can't find too many guys that can score the ball like he can.
What a step back, Gillespie. Stop that. That is a thing of beauty for Colin Gillespie.
Confidence.
Booker goes 2 of 3 from the line. He's got 11 now in this first quarter. Here's Surratt, who picked up that foul. Good loft play, but pass was botched that time by Deron Sharp. Just over 90 seconds to go in this opening stanza. Gillespie working that pivot foot. Kick out, and a 3 off the mark that time. As it was Nigel Hayes-Davis. But a good effort play again, and it's going to stay with Phoenix.
Last year, I mean, his ability to rebound was right there. And look, I know this summer for him,
trying to vie for those minutes as we've been talking about, really all preseason long. Drake Powell in there for Brooklyn. Lost it midair. Another good defensive effort by the Suns, and they're off on the run. Allen, stop and pop, you bet. Continues to grow his game. Of course, went to Stanford for a year, already in his 5th season in Brooklyn. Here's Royce O'Neal, corner pocket. That's his shot. Couldn't knock it down, though. But it's Richards on the step back. Inside, dump off. Quick hands by O'Neal. Here comes Royce. Splits the double team. Lays it up and in. There's Royce O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Good ball movement. Swing over Grayson Allen. Defense on one end, 3 ball on the other.
His jumper.
Inside and a dump off. Oso knocks it down for about 13 feet away. Oso a hand back to Book. 2-man game inside. Ighodaro +1.
He gets in that paint. He's an extremely confident player. He just comes up with that array of shots. Can't guard him like that. Make him shoot that jump shot.
That started 0 of 5. Here's Dunn and an answer back.
See if the Suns can close out this half here and kind of build on this lead that they have.
Book inside. Still scoreless in this second quarter. Another second chance opportunity. Brooks buries. We're going to have a bunch of gritty guys. Of course, getting Dillon Brooks is really paramount in that argument. But Grayson coming back as well is a guy that's just going to go out there and grind. Here's a turnover and a run out. Big time two-handed flush. Ryan Dunn on the breakaway. Traore, a tough time.
Well, you want to be physical with him, and then you want to talk jump too. Just say a few things to get in his head. The ones you got to speed up, those are the ones that frustrate you time and time again.
No speeding up Grayson Allen, knocking down the 3 from the top of the key. Boy,
They're not going to go. I mean, we're going to call those on a consistent basis.
Start a little more strict and then you loosen up as the year goes on. Here comes Dylan Brooks. Banging down low with Terrence Mann, and Brooks finishes. These are competitive. Doesn't matter if it's an exhibition. Here's Book. Driving inside. Got it in, one. Goes so. Kick out, catch and shoot three. Royce O'Neal.
Really good at that. I mean, he sits over there, plants his feet. Maybe his momentum would have carried right into man, so why not just try to draw the foul? You know someone is going to chase you, and most shot blockers are going to go for the right hand.
Couldn't finish, and here come the Suns. O'Neal ahead of the pack. Finger roll for two. Suns ball up the free throw line. A lob inside and a jam for Nick Richards. Things rolling offensively. The lob, the jam. Nick Richards giving the fans of Macao a show.
And with the body type similar to Claxton.
Feel for a guy like Clowney as there's a nice take inside for Ryan Dunn. Clowney just couldn't really stay healthy last year. 2 minutes to go in the third. Goodwin. He's a bucket getter himself. Jordan Goodwin, first point.
This crazed man is not going to shut up. Like, no. You started the conversation, I'm going to finish it.
We're talking about finishing it at the rim. Nick Richards on a cutback slam. Break down the rookie. Kick out, O'Neal. Nice pump fake. Corner pocket three, no. Richards back taps. Goodwin at the horn, you bet. Defensive rebound and a second chance here for Brooklyn. Clowney, who's been aggressive in that third quarter, but had his pocket picked there. Here's Hayes Davis. Gillespie wide open, and he'll knock that down. Timeout, Brooklyn. The threes raining home for the Suns. These sides starting to empty out their benches a little bit down the stretch in this fourth quarter. Turnaround push shot. That'll go down, and that's a nice little finish that time inside. Used to succeeding and playing at the highest of stages. Nice job by Goodwin reading the defense and laying it up and in for two on the other end.
You still want to look good to make sure maybe you get a chance somewhere else.
Jared Butler with a strong take inside, and he gets the friendly roll.
Now, I continue to say it helps. It helps to win no matter what it is.
Finished that time by the rookie, Maluach. First points for Kaman. His hands, Maluach, and the Suns will run the floor. Winning plays late in the shot clock.
Well, paying attention to the clock.
Acrobatic finish, man, that's impressive to see. 7'1", 253, 19 years old, and be able to do that.
Well, good for obviously the Chinese fans, right? To get to see a very competitive game down the stretch. Let the tenseness and what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Tyrese Martin made this a game again. Both these games in China. He mentioned a treat for the Chinese fans. First one went to overtime. This one's going down to the wire as well.
So he went from Yale, where it's very difficult. He went to Michigan, man. He probably didn't have to go to class. No, I'm just kidding.
Inside Maluach. Stretch we go. And how about the big fella, the rookie from Duke? We've got under a minute to play in the fourth quarter. Down to the wire again in Macao. Wolf just buried a three, banked it home. This time he turns it over.
You got to set a back screen. Back screen to get a guy open.
Initial look for Brea. Instead, it's Butler. Catch and shoot. Got it with 17.5 to go.